Alright, so say you went ahead and you bought you one of these, and you bought you one of those, and you don't really like unplugging it from the back of the amp, switching them, so what a pain in the dick. So what I decided to do was get that, and then we're going to turn this into, basically turn this into a TRS AB switch, which I did a little diagram in paint. So pretty self-explanatory. It shouldn't be too hard to solder up. You just have to get a couple of parts. So one caveat, or one you got to get, is a foot switch like this. It's called a 3P DT, so three pole dual throw, because we're dealing with three, obviously. And then you need you'll need another stereo jack, and I ended up having to buy 20 because whatever, it was $8. Because the 384 is a mono jack. It's not a stereo jack like the 385 is. So take it apart's pretty easy. 3 screws on either side. I'm gonna pop one out. Take both end caps off. The floor plate slides out. Switch comes out easy enough, or the jack comes out easy enough. Little plastic nut. As you can see, that one's mono, so that's kind of a bummer. But basically, you're gonna replace this 2-pole with a 3-pole, solder it up, pass the stereo jack wire here, so it'll pass through into the 385, and then it should be golden. It shouldn't be really too hard. It's just I had to buy a 2-pack of switches, which sucked, and then I ended up having to buy 20 jacks, which it was like I could buy one for $6 or 20 for $8. So I mean, why not? Total cost would be the 385 is $20. The 384 is 13 plus. It was like $4 shipping, so it was almost the same price. It was $17 roughly. It was $8.50 for the 2 foot switches. Jacks were $8. Expression pedal was $20. So total was like $74. Plus you need a TRS cable, so the one I got was a 90 degree, so it was like $8, but you can get the straight angle double straight for like $5. But in contrast, the FS6 from Boss is $70, and then the EV5 expression pedal is $60, so $130. You can save about $50 here doing it this way, just by getting without even, and with adding this, and you can take another 20 if you didn't do this. So you're still well within, I think, the budget. So anyway, I'm gonna disassemble this thing. Also, so while the soldering iron is heating up, the one thing to be cautious, since these are switched, is to watch where the breaker, the contacts break, which is on this side. That being said, because if you solder all your connections to this side and then you plug in your pedal, you know, it's gonna be a sad panda. So you need to make sure you solder the correct side. What I'm gonna do is, the whole idea here is to mount the 384 to the 385. So I'll just do that by, I'm gonna basically screw or bolt actually these two together, these two sides, and then I'll drill a 7/32 hole. Should be enough for 620. Yeah, there's 22, maybe 24 gauge wire. But so what I'm going to do is clamp it up. you know, if it's not perfect, you can always, you know, oversize the holes a little bit. That way you can get it to line up better. I mean, you could do this with number 8 screws and metal screws, sheet metal screws, and you'd probably be good. But, you know, you unscrew it one time, you're probably not gonna, I want that a little further. You're not gonna get it back apart. Remember to quit, not move so fast too. Well, that drill bit's fucking bent. Right here. This is the point of no return, right? So the other trick is to not drill, you know, drill your finger. All right. Wow, that drill bit's way sharper. All right. Alright, so I'm going to keep tinning and soldering and we'll be back. Alright, so we're ready to bolt it together. A little minor casualty. Kind of got a little close to the soldering iron there, but oh well. It smells real bad too. So, get these two sides on. And what's going to be the lesser of two evils here? Probably gonna be easier. All right. Maybe I should have screwed it here and used that to run wire, but yeah. Wow. Yep. All right. So lesson learned. Where I drilled this to run wires should have been here, and this should be the bolt side. Yeah. Fuck. I don't like that. All right. But yeah, the new issue. Not anymore. All right. Well, this fucking wire is pissing me off. You know, when they tell you you're about due for bifocals, they're not fucking joking. Jesus. I can't see shit. Well, it's better to find your weak solder joints now, huh? Alright. Maybe this works out better. There's always a risk when I installed commercial security systems when you put the hole in the wall and find out all your wires don't fit. It's gonna make it kind of hard to wire. Alright. So the next step, other than blind the camera, is to wire these three to here, and then to replace these on these poles with these two new wires I brought across. So this is the part where I cut myself on camera. Alright, let me get this sorted and then I'll come back to it. So we'll put it back together. Oof, boy, that's fucking tight. Damn. Alright. Piece. Put the ends on. Call it a day. Alright, so it looks cool. Plug in the old nectar, the expression pedal, put it in the other pedal, and grab a little wren here. Whoop, come on, switch. It's not as fast, you know. I mean, if you have one of these, you know these don't change that quick. Wow. Oh yeah, it's still bypassing. So without having an LED, that kind of sucks. So like default, you know, it just uses the volume pedal. Cool, man.